Hi, thanks for stopping by. Uh, Welcome to August. I'm back in my kitchen. I tried to get out there today and do these readings outside and had a massive allergy attack. I am blessed to live amongst the forest and trees, but unfortunately, I'm allergic to most of them. So certain times of year, certain months seem to be much harder than others for me. I got outside and completely, my throat started closing and I couldn't get through a sentence without needing water and coughing. So, back here. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love it if you would. You can hit the subscribe button below. Please give this video a thumbs up if it resonates and it's content that you enjoy. These are the tarot scopes for August 2020. I'm going to start with Leo. Happy birthday. Welcome to Leo season. I happen to love Leo season. It just suits me in some way. The energy always seems to get a little softer, and yet I always feel a little more motivated and ambitious than I sometimes do other times of the year. This Leo season brought a beautiful baby Eloise. I want to welcome baby Eloise to the world. Some very dear friends had their first baby on the 28th. And so she joins the Leo clan. So welcome to the world, Eloise. Okay, so Leo, as I was meditating on your energy, what I felt was a choice. Not a choice that it felt that you were particularly struggling with. It felt more like a choice that you've already made. You may not have told anybody that yet, but it felt like you'd already made this decision. It seemed to center around something that brings you great creative expression, great joy, but also a way to express yourself creatively. Could be something that you're already engaged with and that you want to do more regularly. Could be a side hustle that you'd like to turn into your main hustle, if you will. It didn't have any fearful energy around it. It actually felt quite good. So let's see if the cards have anything to add to that, or what the cards may have to say for my beautiful Leos for your birthday month, August 2020. Spirits, guides, angels, medicine for Leos for the month of August. Oh, okay. That one went flying. Be back in a minute. Okay. Wow. Okay. That was easy. Okay. Okay. First card up. Four of Cups. Exactly what I was just talking about with regard to the meditation. It would seem as though your original 3 cups are here, right? So whatever this is further confirmation for what I was feeling in the meditation, is that something that you are currently engaged with and have been doing for quite some time. It appears that it's brought you emotional balance. It's brought you fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. It's brought you, I suspect it's brought you some abundance with regard to money, security, safety, all of those things. But there's something about it that has you feeling a little less than excited anymore. And that's okay. That happens, right? I think that more of it, to me, in this reading, to me, the Four of Cups and the cup that he holds, the one that he's pouring out, to me speaks to not wanting to pursue this current path any longer. Not because it's a bad path, not because it's been brought you any pain or any hardship whatsoever. I think it's been a fantastic endeavor for you. But it may have run its course for you emotionally. It may be time, because what I was tapping into is this greater need, this greater desire to do something that really speaks to your creative self. And in doing so, you get the star. So, major arcana. This is the card of Aquarius. So, major arcana starts with the Fool on the Fool's journey, right? So as the Fool makes his way through the major arcana, he undergoes much transformation, right? There are battles to fight and demons to face and dragons to slay, if you will, those being internal, until you get to a place where you have slain some of those dragons, which can present as fears, doubts, not wanting to take a risk, needing to feel safe and secure. And hey, no shade, right? I mean, we all need to feel safe and secure. But we also get to a point where we are on firm enough foundation that we feel we can go after some of those more creative pursuits. Or at least August is offering up the energy around aligning in such a way that your hard work is paid off until this point, so that you can maybe walk away from some path that you are currently on, some endeavor that you are currently engaged with, something you do for a living. That's what it feels like to me. And in doing so, there is so much healing there. And, you know, I look at this in terms of the fact that so many of us we're good at many things, right? And you're Leo, so you are good at many things. And so we kind of find ourselves often on a path, working a job, having a certain career, engaged in a certain relationship, living in a certain place, because up until this point, all of the dominoes have sort of fallen into place and allowed for that to come to fruition. It's something that you're good at, so it's provided a firm foundation. It's given you a sense of self, which is really important as we move through our own fool's journey. But very often, as we mature, as some time goes by, something starts to call us off into a different direction, which is the Fool's journey, right? Being called to adventure, which for so many of us is being called to our soul's purpose, to our soul's, to the divine calling of what we are here to do. And when we finally answer that call, so much healing takes place, because we're more in alignment with who we really are. Not to say that you were out of alignment before this, because I don't feel that you were. I think, though, that you've grown and changed. The situation environmentally around you has changed. Globally, our situation has changed, and that has opened a path. It's opened a window. It's opened something slightly enough for you to poke your head through and say, yeah, I think I'd like to pursue this path. And in doing so, or in August, as it becomes available to you, the energy presents itself for you, not only great healing, but victory. So the Six of Wands, sixes are about movement. Wands are fire, passion, energy, And so it seems as though as you grab a hold of this more this path you're more passionate about, there is success. There is definite success. And this is indicative of success in the world, not just feeling a sense of internal success and achievement, but a bit of notoriety in your environment. Be this in your community, be this amongst your friends and family, be this to a wider audience, reaching more people. It is successful in a significant way. There is definite victory as you walk down this chosen path. Followed by your card, Leo. Again, major arcana. This is the strength card. Astrologically, this is the card of Leo. Because Leos possess strength and courage. But don't forget, courage is not about not being afraid. As a matter of fact, true courage is about shaking in your boots and doing it anyway, right? So this path, this decision that I really strongly feel for you is already made in your soul, in your heart space. You've already determined that this more creative path, whatever it may be, is the path for you. You're already, I suspect, walking down it. So strength, again, on, major arcana, on the hero's journey, on the fool's journey, is about when doubts start to present themselves. If you start to feel doubtful that, oh, geez, I don't know. We always kind of go along our path and we make a decision like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm going to do this. And as we get closer, as we start to close the door on the old path, it can draw up some anxiety, some fear, some lack of confidence, a little bit of doubt, a little second guessing. Strength is here to say to you, Leo, specifically, tap back in to who you are, the lion. And remember that you tame your lion, if you will. The strength is soft. It moves forward in a gentle way. And I think that this path for you, this more creative expression that you are being guided toward, is one of a softer approach. It requires of you a softer approach. It does not need, how when we are starting a career or we're at the beginning of a career, we're climbing that ladder, it requires of us that we're quite ambitious. And you are ambitious by nature. And so sometimes that can feel, it's a very different energy, right? This attacking our careers, attacking our path. Like, I've got to be the best, and you're at it all the time, and you're giving 110%. And there can be a bit of, sometimes that can feel more aggressive than assertive. Strength is here to remind you that you've matured past that. That true strength lies in your ability to step it back a little bit, and with a very soft yet strong and solid energy, you move down this path of more creative expression. In whatever way that's showing up for you, you're being asked to tap back in to your authentic self, Leo. This is your card. You're showing up in your own reading, which means two things. One, the chosen creative path is the right path. You will be successful. There is validation here. The Six of Wands is validation of that. And also, you showing up in your own reading is indicative of success and bringing forward your lioness qualities, those things that make you uniquely Leo. Soft, undeniable strength. Okay. Because Two of Swords is being of two minds of something. feeling like you're still confused. Okay. I think that this is going to come up periodically because the choice has been made internally. Perhaps you haven't spoken it out loud yet. Perhaps you haven't shared it with anyone yet, because there's still a little bit of indecision. So, the blindfold is on, right? You see that she has a covering over the eyes. So what I'm getting from this, and I don't always read this card this way, but what I'm getting from this card intuitively right now is that when doubt surfaces this month, when you start to feel a little bit, gosh, I'm not sure, I want you to take some time to get quiet and do a little meditation, some grounding, some guided meditations, put on some soundtracks that speak to like 528Hz harmonic sounds that sort of integrate, that settle the mind, integrate, and allow for this. You already have the answer, Leo. This is just maybe a fine-tuning of how to move forward. I think, though, it's going to present when doubts start to come up. Okay? And that's okay. It's completely normal. It's completely normal to feel a little bit shy, a little bit like, oh gosh, especially in the times we're living in, to do anything that feels even remotely like a risk could have you doubtful. Okay, but all the other signs indicate here, all the other cards indicate that you are on the right path. So take whatever time you need to take a step back every so often throughout the month and just check back in with yourself. There's no need for speed here. There's nothing, I suspect and sense and getting the hit that this is something you're already engaged in. This more creative, expressive path is something that you're already doing. It's just a matter of, am I going to do this for real full time or not? And I think you've already made that decision. And with that will come sometimes some second guessing and some doubt. Okay. But your final card, Nine of Cups. This is the card of wish fulfillment. All the cups are full, right? This is an indication that you are headed on this path. You are headed toward what you've always wanted, what you've always envisioned for yourself. There's a life that you have seen, right? We all do. We all have this. Whether we actualize it through visualization, through manifestation work, through vision boards, through law of attraction work, it doesn't really matter. But we all have this vision of the life we want to create, the situations which we know we will flourish in. And this speaks to that you have had this vision for yourself. And I think that this creative path for you, Leo, in August is speaking to that. It's wish fulfillment, and it's a filling of the cups because, even as doubt comes up, even if you start to question, this is all the confirmation you need that you will feel so fulfilled when you allow this path to really kind of become your reality. Okay? And you don't have to do this overnight, right? You don't have to quit whatever it is you're doing if that feels like, whoa, too much right now. Perhaps you want to ease into this new path or not. You don't have to. I'm telling you that the cards here support fully that this experience, that this path is what you've wanted and will serve you very well. What a fantastic birthday gift, Leo. My goodness. So yeah, take August to, it's okay. If fear comes up, let it. Spend some time in some grounding and meditation. Keep doing your visualization, your manifestation work. And here you go, as you start heading into the fall. Beautiful. All the best, Leo. Happy birthday to you. And I hope to see you next month. Thank you for stopping by.